and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. Not a single country left in the world that has not been affected by HIV/AIDS, health official points out. Now for the news in detail. There is not a single country left in the world that has not been affected by HIV/AIDS. This was pointed out by the Deputy Director of Health Services, L.R. Combe, while speaking at the one-day state-level convention on mainstreaming HIV/AIDS for the Panchayati Raj Institutes, organized by the State Institute of Rural Development, SIRD, Imphal, in collaboration with Manipur AIDS Control Society, MAX, held at Panchayat Bhavan, Porompat today. Principal of SIRD, K.H. Lungrai, and consultant of MAX, S.K. Victor, took part in the convention. Principal K.H. Lungrai said, HIV/AIDS is considered as one of the oldest diseases in a society. People's representatives ought to take a major role in combating the disease. L.R. Combe said, though the HIV/AIDS was first detected in 1981 in California, USA, today the disease has spread all over the world. This is the most dreadful disease that has reached every state in India and every district in Manipur. Now it is confirmed that out of 7 lakh people whose blood had been tested, about 44,000 people have been tested positive. Now it is time Pradhans, Zilla Parishad members and Panchayat members joined hands with the people to fight the disease. When these sections of the elected representatives of the people take a major role in combating the disease, it may not be surprising if the disease got eradicated from the surface of India.
Central government, Manipur is Tungwa, Nagaland government is Tungwa, Bihar government is Tungwa. Higher, Basina border of Sinuko, I appear. Adu Masidi, just opposite to that. Couldn't say, top to bottom, higher bottom to top, the planning system is lying. PRI members since you are the most closely associated personnel in the village. No idea. Most grassroots people since you are totally the PRI members since you you know their problems. You made that proposal to the state government.
The Congress party today released its manifesto for next month's national election, showcasing a slew of pro-poor promises, including houses and health for all, and a greater push for job quota in the private sector. Congress President Sonia Gandhi, her son Rahul and Prime Minister Manmohan Singh are unveiling the manifesto with the tagline, Your Voice, Our Pledge. The manifesto has promised the right to shelter through an act of parliament, which means all Indians will be entitled to a roof over their head. The party has also offered affordable health care for all. The Congress manifesto also gives a big push for affirmative action in private sector jobs. US equipment designed to detect black box signals arrived in Australia today, as searchers stepped up efforts to find some trace of a Malaysian airliner thought to have crashed 18 days ago thousands of miles off course in the Indian Ocean. A dozen aircraft from Australia, the United States, New Zealand, China, Japan and South Korea were once more scoring the seas some 2,500 kilometers 1,550 miles southwest of Perth in the hunt for wreckage after bad weather on Tuesday forced the suspension of the search. The crash zone is as close to nowhere as it's possible to be, but it's closer to Australia than anywhere else, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott said before leading the country's parliament in a moment's silence. Meghalaya Chief Minister Mukul Sangma today accused NPP candidate and former Chief Minister P.A. Sangma of being an agent of BJP and contesting Lok Sabha elections to propagate the message of RSS. Launching a frontal attack against the National People's Party chief during his 3-district chopper-hopping tour, the Chief Minister said P.A. Sangma is contesting the elections on an NPP ticket to propagate the message of RSS. Perhaps a wolf in sheep's clothing. He is attempting to fool the people of Garo Hills, Mukul said, while campaigning for Congress candidate Daryl Momin, a 32-year-old political greenhorn, while touring across West, South and East Garo Hills district. Dismissing predictions about BJP-led NDA forming the next government at the centre, he said there will be chaos if BJP forms the government. Today, addressing a rally at Hiranagar near Jammu, the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi attacked his Aam Aadmi Party opponent for spawning a party which has already handed over Jammu and Kashmir to Pakistan. The BJP leader bracketed Mr. Kejriwal among the 3 AKs in Pakistan's possession, the other 2 being AK-47 and Defence Minister AK Antony. The third AK is AK-49. He has just spawned a party and on his party's official website, he had given away Jammu and Kashmir to Pakistan. And one of his associates says there should be a referendum in Kashmir. They are speaking Pakistan's language, Mr. Modi told the rally. This is the first time that the BJP's putative Prime Minister has openly targeted the Aam Aadmi Party leader, indicating a reappraisal of his assessment from the challenge posed by the Rookie Party. In November, in a public meeting held in Simapuri in the capital, Mr. Modi had launched a veiled criticism of Mr. Kejriwal, cautioning the voters against those who had backstabbed Anna Hazare. A book entitled The Memoirs of Maharani Dhanmanjari was released as a souvenir in connection with the 129th birth anniversary of Maharani Dhanmanjari today. During the observance, Principal of DM College of Science Dr. P. Ranbir, Principal of DM College of Commerce Brajakumar and Principal of DM College of Arts Dr. A. Nungshitombi were present on the dais. Students and teachers offered floral tribute at the photograph of late Dhanmanjari. Editor of the book M.R. Sheikh said the book will enlighten the students about the history of DM College and Maharani Dhanmanjari. It is praiseworthy that the DM College of Science Students Union took the honors of publishing the book. Such book could have been published in the past. Even if the book has been published late, it will be a very useful book for the people. It will be very helpful for a student in the future if he or she has the eagerness to write about different topics.
Students just like a publication
The 5-day observance of National Mathematics Day held under the aegis of Manipur Science and Technology has begun today at Manipur Science Aquarium in DM College Complex. Director of Manipur Science and Technology Council, T.H. Surendranath, and many other teachers took part in the inaugural function. Students of various schools were also present. Many speakers deliberated on the significance and important points of mathematics. In his speech, former lecturer of DM College H. Jayanta Singh said, considering mathematics as a difficult subject is a wrong concept. Teachers have a major role in making the students understand that it is an easy subject. It is an interesting subject. He further said, lack of mathematics will be a delimiting factor in many fields.
Mathematics is a subject. Class 10 about the low I think Manipur among more than 70% of the low way of mathematics is important to see. We look at the importance of the Pashana, and the Bayate, we are starting to stay now, our name with that, and citizen of with that. Not necessarily until was our benefit. I come to and Mama, I'm not going to that guy was in the car where the Bayate and color class 10 power.
And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. Not a single country left in the world that has not been affected by HIV/AIDS, health official points out. Thanks for joining us, and for more updates, do stay tuned.